your prediction for these two teams? What's going to be the winner and the score line?
I'm going to give it to Squidding Good. It's going to either be, I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for Squidding Good or a 3-2 victory for Squidding Good. Both of these teams are fairly strong in their own ways, and it's going to be a very interesting match to watch.
All right, so there we go. And we got a confirmation from Jorian. Xylo just won Low Inc., so congrats
Yes,
to them.
go!
Nice job.
Let's go!
They are currently the top team in their amateur league, so I'm not surprised that they would win that. But congrats to you guys. That is a huge dub.
Yay.
But we got 20 seconds left, so I'm going to come to Cassie
it.
now. And Cassie, prediction, Mictlan versus Squidding Good. Who are you taking?
I feel like it's going to be either 3-1 Squidding Good or 3-2 Squidding Good. I don't want to doubt Mictlan, but specifically, it's consistency. You got to understand when they were going up against something like Sargeus, they got the 3-0. Then they went up against a whole lot of Rage and they got absolutely smashed. Yep. So,
well, there it is. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're ready for game number 1. So, no more talking about it. It's time just for some good action here on Splatoon. We're going to Star main stage, and of course in the purple is Mictlan Heroes. Squidding Good here in the green, and this is looking like a good matchup. So Stormy, what are you seeing out of these team comps that you want to point out?
I'm looking at this camo tank coming out on the side of Mictlan Hero. I believe that's Neon. I'm very familiar with her. I've seen her on this thing called Last Chance, a very strong team. So I'm really excited to see her, but as you can see here, Squidding Good, like I said, very aggressive. Just immediately after starting the game, looking to get that first start and possibly go for a KO.
Here comes the Inkjet. Inkjet tries to go over her. They actually get out of roaching, so the Rainmaker stops there, but they only get to 57.
And it's only 2 down on the side of Mictlan Hero. Squidding Good still in a measurement. 3 down now on the side of Mictlan Hero. Hammer comes out, finds a nice pick, but now with a delayed wipe on the side of Mictlan Hero, Squidding Good is looking really hot right now. This is going to stop them.
Yeah, Squidding Gate going to come out the gate with a huge push. Does look like they are going to go down, so Mictlan's going to have a chance to push back out. But so far, Squidding Good seems to have the advantage, seems to have their number here in these skirmishes.
Fear right now with the Inkjet. He's going to go over and take the static. Getting picked, though. What if Porky? Porky's going to win this fight. And now here comes the flame. Yeah.
How we talked about Porky's so good on that squeeze, but 2 down on the side of, 3 down now on the side of Squidding Good, and now Mictlan Hero time for the counter push as Ray is up. This could be a lead change if Squidding Good isn't careful, but they stopped the Rainmaker, but it's still not, the push is still not over yet. Mictlan Hero is still in here. Going to probably take his lead back.
Sorry, using the Inkjet to try to get them away. Fear trying to go in, but he's alone. Yeah, he's going to get picked off there.
And this looks like it's the end of the push for Squidding, not for Mictlan Heroes. And now Squidding Good is firing right back. Rainmaker, like I said, you got to be fast. Everything has to be fast. And right after, as soon as they get 2 down, they're moving the Rainmaker all the way back to their side of the map, ready to get their chance for a KO.
Yeah.
Right now, Orochi, once again, being the Rainmaker carrier. Almost gets sniped there. Locke trying to take the shot. It seems very difficult in this position, actually. He's going to take it out with his carbon. A near wipe. This could be done.
Wow. Yeah.
Just as expected. Squidding Good.
Wow.
Super aggressive team coming out on a mole like Rainmaker, knowing they have the advantage, taking no prisoners and going in, wasting no time to get their first win.
Yep, Squidding Good taking that one pretty easily. Mictlan had 1 push, but for the most part, you can see the KA of Porky and the rest of the team a lot higher getting those kills. And Squidding Good, even though they haven't officially won a match yet, maybe, just maybe they have the advantage here against Mictlan. But obviously that was only game 1 here, so Cassie, anything from Mictlan there that we can point out maybe that they need to change around, and what should they be looking to do now that we're going to Clan Blitz on New Albacore?
Well, if you remember that one set, the other set that I got to commentate, specifically the one where Mictlan versus Whole Lot of Rage, if you remember that, Whole Lot of Rage legit almost went full meme on them with double carbon, and it still worked against Mictlan. There's something specifically about aggression that Mictlan, for some reason, is not able to take. They need to be able to conceal this aggression. They have to be able to win their fights. And most importantly, they have to go in as a team. They can't take these fights one-on-one. Like you saw Fear, he was alone over on that right below Snipe. It just got completely picked.
Yeah. And
Indeed.
something about Porky on that champagne bottle. Stormy, what is making Porky pop off that champagne bottle? Because he just went crazy there.
Oh man, Squeezer is so overlooked. Because like, if you like just use the tap motion, it's a 3-shot kill, but it's really hard to control compared to something like a K-Pro where you just hold it down. But if you just master it, it's such a deadly weapon. And not to mention bubbles. Man, you wear Object Shredder, you get the insta pop, you can hold down an area by himself, get 2 or 3 kills at a time. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, well, teams are ready for game number 2, so we'll see. Can Mictlan actually get a win and make this a 1-1 series? I'm hoping for a close series, so don't tell me Squidding goes again a 3-0, but we'll see. Mictlan need this win here. Clan Blitz tie it on up. All right, and as we jump into the game, it looks like Mictlan's going to be with the yellow color here today. And then Squidding is going to be taking on the blue ink. So we're ready for game number 2. And what are you guys seeing out of these team comps? That's a little interesting.
I'm very interested to see Locke actually pulling himself off the charger this time, instead going with a heavy remake.
Indeed. I've known Locke to be a pretty good charger player, so seeing him play something up is very odd for me. But we'll see how it pays up here as you see them trying to take a 2v1, but decided to take 2 down instead. 3 down now inside instead, and now it looks like they have like 20 clans looking different to get different what's going inside of Squidding Good.
Yeah. First score going to be coming in from Squidding Good.
That's textbook.
But no, that's a very good on the side of Mictlan Heroes. Only gonna put the 71. That's not the best push, so good job on Mictlan Heroes. We see Neon here in the tent looking to add some pressure to the right side of the bridge. If they can get it going, they can get it pushed their own. They have bubbles after ready. So as soon as they make a power climb, they can probably go in with these bubbles to probably get a better push compared to Squidding Good.
Here comes the armor from Cast. First to hold off this fight over here. And Locke has the booyah. Here comes there. They're going to try to initiate. They're going to try to start something here.
Oh no, but
trying
the
to figure out
tank
where
goes
he's
down.
going to booyah.
That's huge. The tank goes down, and that's huge.
They get the push anyway. Cast's going to go alone, and he's going to get picked.
Yeah, but that was a really good job done on how that's winning good. Taking out the tent when opportunity, because in Cleveland, the tent umbrella is such a great push starter. And if you want to defend, you got to get rid of the tent first. And as picking up the tent, we see them here. We see the ends up here. They find a nice pick. And now he's locking negation with the tent and forces the tent to pop bubbles and trying to kill on this tent.
A
great powerful play we're sitting there. They're going to get a push going now.
And here comes the bubble. Porky with the bubbles.
Now they're going to keep this push going.
This is going to hurt.
And there's 2 down inside of Mictlan Hero. This is going to hurt a lot. But you see the tent coming out from Mictlan, but they take it down. It doesn't matter. And
they pick up the pity too.
Would they be able to get it in though? Can they KO here? We see them here. Porky here on the top. No, they can't KO.
They're just going to go. They're going to go for the knockout.
But no, they get stopped. And Mictlan Hero barely holds on there. And now they're at a severe disadvantage.
I feel like Mictlan is relying a little bit too much on that 10 to get things started. I think they're not allowing that 10 to be able to be at strong suit to where it keeps having to take these fights alone.
Yeah, they're just pressuring this 10. They're really focusing on this 10. Really good job on the side of Squidding Good, but now we see an 8 shit come out here. Monster Heroes trying to look at their pick, but no, it's shut down by Porky. Not sure about Porky shutting down that inkjet, taking down all of their specials, and with his specials, now they can go for a push once again. He's almost a bubble, so this could be trouble for Mictlan Heroes if they're not careful. And after speaking about they have 9 clams, he basically has both at this point, so his Booyah Bomb needs to be ready so he can counter that bubble play. Yeah, and you see him right there. He has to win this fight here, but no, they can trade. Honestly, they will take that trade. That trade was important. I would take that
Nobody's
trade
there to
any
stop
day.
Orochi. Orochi's going to get this ball immediately.
Orochi. Oh, wow. Now, like the Heroes playing defense on their back foot once again. I don't think Squidding Good is going to be able to go in and knock this out, Sally, but they will take their time to chip away at that penalty. They're in no rush to KO this. They know they have the advantage. They know they have a big lead. They know they have map control advantage.
I'm about to say, at this point, it's just eating clock. All they have to really do is just play defend, eat that clock. Make sure they're keeping Mictlan in this desperate situation to where they keep trying to take these unsafe fights, and none of them are winning.
Yeah,
there we go again, Fury.
And looks like if he can get this pick here, like a double kick, but they throw in another power come, this might be it.
No jumps though. All right, they're gonna go ahead and stay in the mid. All they gotta do is just chip. They're literally eating clock.
The Glenson Heroes playing a strong defense, but as said before, you can't always play defense. If you want to win, you got to score. So they need to start finding picks, coordinating specials. But each time after they defend, wow, there goes Geku into the water. Man, I hope he got his snorkel goggles today. Man, he wanted a refreshment. He said, "Oh man, I'm tired. I'm going to the water." But
it's right there.
Yeah, but the Glenson Heroes have a power climb at the ready, but wouldn't even get close. But as two go down,
Orochi
shot is pretty good.
Gecko, no, that's done.
That's what game.
Wow, just that insult to injury.
Look at the flick of the wrist on Geku. Man, that Carmen's really fun to watch.
All right, well, that's a good game. Squidding Good going to take up a 2-game already after the first 2. They just need one more win to win this best of 5. And I got to pause to say thank you so much, IPL Splatoon, with rating after Low Ink with 70 viewers. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for supporting WTV Esports. And of course, congrats to Xylo, the winner of Low Ink today. Give them a round of applause. Throw some love in the chat for Xylo. They are in our amateur league, which is on Fridays. And man, Stormy, have you just not loved watching Xylo here in the first couple weeks of the amateur league?
Man, Xylo. I love them. I do. My old teammate Neo's on that team, and my friends are all on that team, so I have a lot of love and support from them. They play so well. They're so amazing to watch. We watched them take down West Bravo Gorillas 3-0 that first. We watched them take down Resilience. Like, they have no care to show for any team. They show no mercy to any team. They just control everything, and they are such a force here in the amateur league, and it looks like they're like the #1 team here. I don't think anyone can take them down at this point, especially now.
We'll see.
After winning Low Ink, you're confident.
Yeah, they gotta be feeling good. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But, anyways, thank you guys so much, Homero, Blue Noop, Mike, JLG, and Marco GC for the follows. Thank you guys so much, getting us close to our 500 follower goal. If you're just tuning in, this is WTP Esports. We have 3 different regular seasons going on right now, from academy level to amateur level to pro league. This is our pro league. Some of our top teams going on at it. Mictlan Heroes versus Squidding Good right now. Squidding Good looking for their second win of the season. Mictlan as well. So this is a pretty big matchup right now. Squidding Good now already up 2-0 in this best of 5. We're moving on to Splat Zone's Humpback Pump Track. Cassie, is there any hope for Mictlan? You got 20 seconds. What do they need to do to get back into the series?
They have to contain that aggression, and they can't let Porky run amok. Every single time, specifically when Porky had the bubble push. Like, you could tell the difference by how they were using bubbles in that last match. The bubble usage was uncanny, specifically. Just the difference. And it made so much of a difference in every single push. It's just, they need to get offense. They need to get something out there.
All right, well, let's see if they can do it. The teams are now ready. We're going to Splat Zones on Humpback Pump Track. Mictlan needing a win to stay alive. Squidding Good can close out this series 3-0 if they win this game. Let's jump straight into the action. Mictlan Heroes going to be rocking that green color. Squidding Good with the purple, and Stormy passing it on to you. What weapon choices are you seeing out of these two teams?
Okay, just gonna say it now. Looks like Squidding just gonna take this game with this carbon here, because like it doesn't seem like the Electric Heroes are really switch weapons. Yeah, they got a junior, yeah, they have a tent, but this tent, you just can't seem to be getting anything done because of the pressure Squidding that applies. But maybe they can prove me wrong, hopefully. But as I say that, 2 go down, about to be 3 down. As it gets a double on the side of the Electric Heroes. Nice job. And now we're going to see them go into the lockout phase.
Well, I like what Cass did there. Try to jump out this time to go regroup. Oh, well, they get that pick onto Porky. That's really important. But Gecko just not stopping.
Double kill. It's going to be, he popped another, no, is that probably another pick. It's going to be so hard for Mictlan Heroes to get back to the zone, especially now with this Explosion here. Explosion is the only line of really offense for the zone. And if he can't get anything done because his teammates keep dying, so they need to find a way to win. But Porky putting out these bubbles, making it really hard for them. But they do take out the carbon roller, so
here comes the hammer. This could actually be a cap, and they actually are going to recap here.
How is he alive? Porky just dodged that tank. It's a wipe.
And waited. And now Mictlan is wiped again.
Such patience coming out of here from Porky. So great on that squeezing, like we talked about. And that's just hell of a play for you. You want to learn how to play squeezer? Watch Porky. Want to learn how to play carbon? Watch Gecko. Look at this. Just bullying them right in front of their draw.
This is
it's
definitely going to be very difficult. Here come the bubble. The bubbles and Porky are ready to go.
So we're going to see them pop it out soon, but they just kept the zone. So the Heroes hanging on here. Maybe they can get some picks going. But Gecko on his carbon roll is something. But 3 down.
3 of them down though.
Good.
Only it's Fury. It's only Fury. Can they take out Fury?
Only Fury. They have to be careful. You can't feed. Don't feed into Squidding good. He's holding on the zone by himself for his teammates, and they're going to keep the zone. They're going to keep it in control.
They're actually going to recap.
But not pick there.
And Fear
is such a great squasher. I haven't talked about him, but he is a great squasher inside the Electric Heroes. He does a lot, but he goes down to Porky. Just a really good squisher. He has bubbles here, and this could be the game if Squidding Good just hang on to the zone. Yeah, just like it's going to be game 2 down on the side of Mictlan Heroes. But the hammer is popping. No, the hammer goes down.
He's going to try to recap it by himself, but he's not going to get anything done. The bubble's still used by Porky, and I think that's it.
Yeah, Porky just coming in with his bubble, started jigging his own. He says, "Ha get off."
There's a key part to that Porky play that we saw, where when he backed off and he was still alive. But the most important thing was that he distracted the tent so much to where the carbon was able to play.
Indeed, Porky and Gecko together are just such a deadly combination. We can't forget the Enzap on the side of Squidding Good, also doing a lot of work, such an aggressive Slayer.
That's a rough one to take. That's one to VOD review.
Yeah. Well, that's Squidding Good taking this series 3-0. That's going to move them up in the standings quite comfortably, honestly. Now they're taking down Mictlan. That's going to give them a way better chance at the playoffs here. And then we're going to see Squidding Good once again going up against Friends in our next matchup. So we'll get the chance to talk more about them. But Stormy, can you talk a little bit about Mictlan before we move on? Because Mictlan, we saw them take down Stargaze in 3-0 fashion. They seemed pretty decent, seemed pretty strong. Then happened to lose 0-3 to Whole Lotta Rage, and then another 0-3 against Squidding Good. Is this team unfortunately falling towards the bottom of the standings and now are in danger of getting knocked out of playoffs? Or where do you think they're at right now?
I mean, they haven't played Jackpot yet. That's pretty scary. They haven't played Friends yet. That's still pretty scary. And I mean, you talk about how they beat Stargaze. If I'm being completely honest, Stargaze and Squidding Good are 2 different sides of the spectrum.